Hi, JJ.
Hi Lisa, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Yeah. So thank you for your time today. Today we wanted to I wanted to go over during the program part of our manual. So it's
Hmm.
on page 36.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first day of classes, it's basically the first program day. We think that it's very important to kind of establish a good routine with the chaperones and student on the first day.
Mhm.
And if the program starts in a very good way on the first day, the usually program goes very smooth and very nice. So please make sure to be on site early on the first day before those accompany chaperones arrive to the school, because we don't want to have them wandering around the school where to get in and things like that. So we want you to be the first one to be at school to welcome everyone on the first day. And please also ask your staff, ESL teachers, and also CAs to come a little earlier on the first day, so you guys can have a briefing before the class starts and then review the itinerary and the info. And also make sure the classrooms are set up in a good way. I mean, each teacher can set up their classroom the way they want, but you want to make sure that um, it's welcoming and in a good learning environment for everyone. And also that since the students are coming there and they don't know where their classroom is, so while they are arriving, uh, we can invite the student to the classroom and then show them where the washroom is, and those things should be done on the first day in the morning. And please also make sure to have time to have a good briefing with the accompanying chaperones to go over whole the program. So usually that once students arrive and they are in the classroom, that teachers, they would like to have a check-in with them, kind of like a homeroom style. So give them some time to do that. Then after that, that's going to be your time to start communicating and talking about the program with the chaperones.
Okay.
Yes. And then usually we have a staff room booked for the teachers to stay during the class time. So you can use the room to talk about all details. And then please, and then all the accompanying chaperones, they have itineraries in the file that we provide at the welcome or the arrival. So you can go over the details for the day, because in itinerary, there are some detail, not all the details are there, but then usually that those chaperones, they would like to know more about the details. For example, when's the break time during the classroom? Our itinerary just say that from 9 to 12 is the ESL class, but then you have a 15 minutes break after an hour, for example. So those things they would like to know, those details as well. And also the afternoon activities. Let's say we can tell them that, okay, so bus is coming around this time and we are departing to this place, and yeah, something like that. So if they have any questions, and you can take a note, and kind of you can also ask about what they're expecting, and you can explain that this is our plan, and just to make sure that they are aware of all those timeline and detailed information.
Okay.
And yeah, and also keep in mind that it's a first day. Usually that they arrive on the day before or like 2-3 days before. if they arrive before the weekend. So just keep in mind that they might be jet lagging or feeling tired. There might be a student that's not feeling well. So we want to make sure that everybody's feeling okay. Do you have any questions so far about the first day?
No, it's so far so good. It's clear.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to talk about the communication with the host families as well. So the program coordinator, as a program coordinator, your communication with the host family should be related to the program details, program schedule, and things like that. And then it's not really your responsibility to communicate with them about homestay issues and concerns. But since you are the person who received the student every day in the morning, so some families might want to come up to you and share their concerns about the student and things like that. And once you learn that, you can share those things with your LC, who will follow up with the host families. That, so you don't have to try to resolve things with the host families. That your job is to share the information with the LC, so we can work on the solution and things, how we can help them. And then if you hear any homestay issues or concern that the student is kind of struggling from the student or the chaperone, you are supposed to discuss about those things with your GC. So just
sorry,
take
GC
some.
means?
GC is a group coordinator that you are reporting to from the office.
Gotcha.
So always take notes and then ask as many details as possible about what's going on. And you can also ask directly from the student if they are willing to. And then you report to the GC. And then we'll we will work on like how we can address the issues. And yeah, so we are gonna go from there.
Makes sense.
Those things that you usually speak with your host family will be like pickup time, drop-off time, or some activity adjustment, and those program-related questions that you can respond to.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we are moving on to alternative plans for unforeseen circumstances. So what that means is that we have program or activities planned like way ahead of time, but sometimes that due to bad weather or transportation delays or school closure or anything could happen, and we might have to modify our activities. So there are some cases that let's talk about the bad weather. That let's say that we plan that let's say like we plan a beach day, basically that students would do some beach sports or activities at the beach, and then like 3 days before, a week before, that we know that okay, that day it's gonna be pouring rain, so it's not gonna work. So we kind of have to think about what we can do. So in those scenarios that I think anything could happen, bad weather or road closure or a lot of things. But important thing is that you always check with your GC that what could be arranged, and it's always good to have a backup plan. So you can communicate with the GC and then see the alternative that what we could do. And for example, maybe we can switch around the activities with other date, or we can switch to the indoor activities, and we may have to cancel the activity due to I don't know, for example, that attraction that we are going to, they are gonna have to do the maintenance and they're gonna be completely closed. Then what can we do? What can we offer? So those things. And then once you have an agreement with GC that what you're going to do, you can explain to the chaperones that what's the plan that we are going to do in state.
Okay. Okay.
So I think any situation that it's just important that you just consult with your group coordinator. So we can make sure that we can still provide a good experience, but we can just we can deal with things accordingly.
Okay. That makes sense. Good.
Yeah. Okay. And then if any of those circumstances happens for the local Canadian student experience, that is that we have a program at the local school during the school year. So that could be like, for example, there was a strike and the school is closed, or there's a heavy snowfall and school is also, they have having snow days, school is not going to be open. So those information should usually come to the office first, and then we'll be informing you like what we are going to do. Because our program is very short, that even though it's a snow day and the school is closed, that we kind of have to see that we provide some activity that they can do if it's safe to do so. I mean, if it's heavy snow and then if they cannot come to school safely, then we might have to just call it a snow day, and we'll ask maybe host family to do some activity at home. But try to provide some sort of activities. So we'll have to see what we can provide. And then program coordinator, you are in the community that we might ask you to be at site as long as it's safe. And yeah, those things, I mean, we are talking about it because those things happened in the past, and we have an experience that we still run some activities for the student.
Okay. Okay.
So is there any question that you have so far, or can we?
No, it's very clear as to what needs to be done. But just quick thing was, how long of a notice do you need for something to be scheduled for something that's unforeseen, circumstances that are unforeseen? As soon as possible, or maybe?
Yeah, as soon as you know it's good. So I mean, even before the group arrived, that those things happened, and we have time to explain the change about the change to the agent. So that's great. And if something happens during the program, that I mean, we understand that we have limited time, so we would like to know as soon as possible, so we can work on the solution.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, got it. Thank you.